What up, Kings? Welcome back to another powerful, positive, and productive video. Man, I just want to make something clear about retention, okay? Let me get this together. I literally just woke up about 20 minutes ago, so I look like it. But fuck all that shit. I want to talk about the reason why Richard Cooper, the reason why AMS, and the reason why a lot of these older dating coaches and life coaches basically shit on the idea of retaining your seed. Okay, Richard Cooper made a video about 2 or 3 days ago. And if you don't know who Richard Cooper is the guy that runs the Entrepreneurs in Cars channel, YouTube channel, right? Great guy. You know, I look up to him, real good red pill coach. And he made a video about semen retention and nofap. And he didn't really shit on the idea, but he did dismiss it. Like, retention, I haven't found any data, or I haven't found any successful people that contributed their success to retaining their seed. And I just want to say this, okay? It doesn't make sense to Richard Cooper. Retention does not make sense to AMS, because those guys are already deeply rooted in their purpose. Richard Cooper rides around in a nice ass Audi, okay? He has several other cars. AMS, he has a big body Mercedes. He has the S550. He has the big body. I know this. He has the AMG machine, the truck, right? He makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Richard Cooper also, right? He has access to different types of women. Why? Because he has his shit together. They're already deeply rooted in a purpose, right? So thinking from their perspective, it doesn't sound logical. Retention, why would I practice retention? Let me tell you guys something. If I was 45 years old, making $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, $1 million a year, riding around in what I want, living in a house that I want to live in, can buy whatever the fuck I want to buy. I'm deeply rooted in my purpose. I love what I do, in the best shape of my life. I got access to women without a problem because my shit is together, because I have all my resources, right? And I didn't know about retention, I would dismiss it too. If a young guy, 20 years old, came up to me and I was giving life advice and giving advice on how to do this and, you know, how to relate yourself properly with women, and a little young guy was to walk up to me and be like, how you feel about semen retention? If I didn't know anything about it, and I'm 40 something years old, and my shit is together like I just explained, I would dismiss it. I'm just being real. Retention, I would dismiss it, right? You gotta understand that Richard Cooper, AMS, even Mr. Lucario, because Mr. Lucario, they did a live stream. It was him and like 8 other guys. And they was shitting on the idea of retention, and they was talking shit about the guys like me that talk about it, that promote the idea, right? All of those guys are deeply rooted in their purpose. They are already well off. Retention is for you guys that's in your early 20s, no, your late teens, early 20s, all in your 20s, even in your 30s. If you read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, in the book, he says it's very seldom that a man becomes successful before 40 years old. All right? What does that mean? It's rare that a man becomes successful before 40. Now, you got a lot of guys, internet guys, doing their thing on the internet, right? You can make a lot of money on the internet. But for the most part, men don't become really successful. When I say really successful, I'm talking about rich until after 40 years old. Why? Because at that age, they realize that if they keep playing with their dick, if they stay a slave to their lust, to that primal part of them that wants to scatter seeds, they ain't gonna have shit. I'm 26 years old, and you put me in the bed with a chick, and you put Richard Cooper and AMS in the bed with a chick, I'm pretty sure I can outsmash both, because I'm younger. It's just biology. You can't get around it. It's a biological reality, right? Now, I'm not saying that to say that I'm better than them, okay? Because back when I was 18 years old, I was like a jackrabbit. I could go easily 8 or 9 times in one night, all right? With my first girlfriend, that's what we did. On the weekends, we'd get a fucking hotel room, and that's all we did. We didn't fucking eat. I would eat the next day. But the primal part of me was raging to scatter seeds. I didn't know that at the time. I was excited that I was getting pussy for the first time, and I was just going and going and going and going and going, literally 8 to 10, 12 times a night. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that anymore. I probably could, but I don't want to because I will be depleted, right? Now, I can outsmash AMS and Richard Cooper. That doesn't make me better than them at all, right? But I would be a fucking fool if I was to use, or if I was to be a slave to that part of me that could outsmash them. My testosterone is through the roof, right? My sexual urges is through the roof. And if I don't understand right now at this age that, hey, if you don't calm the fuck down, if you don't take that same sexual energy, that same sexual primal urge to scatter seeds and transmute it over to productive areas of your life, the success that you want, the fact that you want to be your greatest male version won't happen until after 40. I don't want that. I want it fucking now. That's why I entertain the idea of semen retention. That's why it sounds logical to me at 26 years old, right? That's why it's logical to me. That's why it makes sense. Oh, shit. Okay. I understand the primal part of me that wants to scatter seeds. That's how I'm built biologically. If I can take that same urge to express myself sexually and transmute it over to productive areas of life, it can put me 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead. Because you're biohacking. You are aware of the primal part of you that wants to scatter seeds. And it's kind of like you're biohacking. Instead of you mindlessly go out here and scatter seeds, you can choose to withhold and transmute. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred in and out of form. Okay? I did some research, and I found out that it would only take 30 men in the world. It would only take 30 men to impregnate every grown woman on the planet. Why is that important? We're built biologically to scatter seeds. You can bust your load 3 or 4 times a day. By the next morning, your nutsack will be filled back up because we're built biologically to scatter seeds. Why? To help save the fucking mankind, right? To carry on the DNA. But if you have no control, if you have very little to no control of that primal part of you that wants to scatter seeds, you'll look up and you'll realize that, man, I'm fucking off. And you'll be 40, 50 years old trying to make up for all of the years that you was wasting your fucking energy. But you can do whatever you want, all right? I just wanted to make this video to give you guys some understanding on why these older successful dating coaches and life coaches, why they despise the idea of semen retention. Now, Elliot Host, he talks about it in a positive way because he has a broader perspective. When a young guy asks him about semen retention and nofap, he thinks from that guy's perspective, not his own. That's the difference. When you ask Richard Cooper and AMS about semen retention, they think from their own personal perspective. They don't put themselves inside of the shoes of the other guy. They only think from their situation. That's why it doesn't sound logical to them. It doesn't make sense because their perspective is not broad enough. You know, but no disrespect to those guys. I look up to those guys. They the GOAT. Richard Cooper is the GOAT. AMS is the GOAT. I just wanted to give you guys some understanding on why those guys basically shit on the idea. It's not logical to them. They're deeply rooted in their purpose. All right? Many of us, you know, we're just getting fucking started. But that's all I got for this video. If this video was helpful, if I gave you guys any clarity, give it a thumbs up. If you got anything you want me to talk about, bro, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to relax and calm yourself down. To all of you guys that may be stressed out about whatever the fuck, you know, this stuff is powerful, all right? It makes me sleepy when I eat too many of them because they taste so damn good, right? And they cheap, you know, but they're powerful. They're made with the KSM 66 ashwagandha, and KSM 66 ashwagandha has been clinically proven to normalize cortisol levels. That's why this stuff is powerful for you guys, you know, that ain't jacking off, you getting real chicks. Hey, if you want to go hard in the bedroom, if you want to boost your libido, if you want to boost muscle growth, this stuff is powerful, okay? And I also take the apple cider vinegar for weight loss, all right? This stuff helps with heart health. It has vitamin B9, B12, all of that good stuff, okay? So if you want to copy yourself some, it's a link in the description. I have been given permission to give you guys 20% off, all right? Just for you guys, all right? So you better, you know, take the opportunity to click that fucking link. Discount code is GlizzyMax. It should be automatically applied. Just click the damn link and copy yourself some, all right? You better stack them before they run out, because this shit runs out quick, all right? I hope this video was helpful. Hey, man, if you want to take your life to the next level, it requires you to do next level shit. That starts with next level thinking. I hope you guys be good. Always remember to keep shit player and stay alpha.